Hello Libra, it's mid-October already, and it's time for your mid-month October general tarot reading and check-in. This is for the 15th through the 31st of October. So, this is an intuitive reading. It's not going to be for everybody. It possibly can't be for every Libra in the collective. So if it's not for you, that's okay. Always another message at another time that might be better suited for you. This is, this is an intuitive reading, so keep that in mind. If it's not for you, that's okay. Don't try to force it into your circumstances. I do want to point out, I'm introducing some new cards into my readings moving forward. Not always, but a good amount of the time I'll probably be using them. And these cards are the Ascension Angel cards by Melanie Beckler, and you can find her here on YouTube with Ask Angels with Melanie Beckler, and I'll leave a pinned comment below if you're interested in checking that out. So I'm going to pull 3 oracle cards, an angel card, an oracle card, and a spirit guide card, and then we're going to pull some tarot cards, and we're going to see Libra, what is going on for you mid-month in October. Readings have been kind of interesting so far, so we're going to see where you're at, Libra. Right. Okay, I like this. Right. Communication. I think this is a lot about self-communication, self-discovery, but either way, this is the Archangel Gabriel coming through and telling you to channel. I think that a lot of this is channeling from the divine, your higher self. Put pen to paper, and I think it's actually saying to actually physically write versus typing, which is okay, but I think this is really about that journaling, because in that is a channeling of information that's going to help you find answers, help you discover some things. And so again, definitely the Archangel Gabriel coming through with the card of right. And let's see what else we have. Deep knowing. See, I think this is where you're going to discover some things of importance, some things of actual value to you. This could even be stuff that lies deep in the Akashic records that you are not entirely aware of, and in that writing it comes from this wellspring, this deep knowing of information downloads that you actually begin to discover some things. So there's some message here that is trying to get your attention. We're going to pull a spirit guide card though and see what else is here. A blessing on your love. All right. Your spirit guides are blessing you. This is a love blessing, and this could be romantic love. It could be platonic love, but we're going to pull the tarot cards and see what this is all about. Libra, October 15th through the 31st, 2020, concluding with a full blue moon. 10 of Cups. Okay, recent past. What is that about? Current circumstances. 3 of Cups. Moving forward, 5 of Pentacles. Oh, and this fell out the Fool. And you know what? I want to check the bottom of the deck on this for more clarity. The Tower. All right. So, Libra, let's get into this, because I think this is something that right away, and I read cards intuitively, and so to me the most important thing is what I feel, think, see, and hear in my mind's eye, that type of thing, before I just regurgitate a card meaning. Okay, so I'm going to set this here. This is the Tower. This is the big picture. I do feel like the past, this 10 of Cups, is really something that didn't actually manifest. And so I think there was a lot of hope for something that didn't actually transpire. And I think that's why the Tower is here. The Tower is saying that there was something that wasn't built on solid ground, didn't have solid foundations. It actually was something that wasn't for you. And I think that you knew this instinctively, but I do feel like you went headfirst into some type of relationship or something of that sort. This doesn't have to be a love relationship, but I do feel like it is about a love relationship. You went into something and instinctively you knew it wasn't for you. You had this deep knowing. You knew that. You were sure of that, but something led you to go down a path, and you just don't know why. You still are trying to find answers. And I think the reason why is there were some lessons for you in the recent past circumstances. And I think that that's why this right card is coming out. I think the right card is saying there are some things you need to channel, because there are some deep lessons and some deeper understanding that's only going to come through by really channeling your energy, putting pen to paper, and even doing a meditative type writing, or even an automatic writing, something like that. Getting very relaxed and even lucid, allowing yourself to be in a quiet space and start writing, start journaling. See where that leads you, because I think you're going to have some very important messages come through from the angels, from the divine, from your spirit guides. They're going to communicate something to you that you have to be open and receptive to. And I don't think it's just going to come in the middle of the day when you are going about your day. I think you have to be open, ready, and willing to accept some messages coming through for you. And these aren't negative messages. These are things that are of very profound importance. And I think that you, again, knew that you went into something knowing that it wasn't for you, but you did it anyway. But you're not sure why you did it, but you feel like there was a purpose in it. So I think that you have a little bit of confusion in why you went into something, and I do feel like it's a relationship that wasn't for you, but you don't know why you did it. It's just one of those things that we just sometimes do things that we know isn't for us, but we do it anyway. And in that are a lot of lessons. And it's interesting because you have a spirit guide message here of a blessing on your love. And I think this is saying that first and foremost, right now you got to love yourself. You have to practice some self-care. You have to not be so totally down on yourself. But I think this is also saying that you can love moving forward, no matter what happened, no matter what transpired. You are capable of love moving forward. So don't feel like you're totally and completely damaged from what has happened, because you're not damaged goods. You're fully capable of loving. There's just some things that you had to experience for whatever reason, and it's just something that was probably a part of your divine path long before you were here, and it's just something that you will get answers to by doing this writing and this channeling. And so I feel like this is something that you're being called to do. Start channeling pen to paper and see what comes out for you. You have the Ten of Cups again, recent past. I feel like this is something that didn't manifest. It was supposed to be the Ten of Cups, but I do feel like right now you're releasing that. You have the Three of Cups. I think you're trying to put it behind you, and I think that you might be kind of ignoring something nagging at you or bugging you, trying to get your attention again with this right card. And then in your near future, you have the Five of Pentacles. I think that you might have some very profound realizations once you start, if you do take this for what it is. You'll have some very profound realizations, but you might be feeling a little startled at the realizations that you have. For some of you, you might be saying, I had more of a part in this than I thought I did. Others of you, it might be realizing that, sometimes we let people treat us in a way that we should never allow in the first place. And so I do feel like this is all about what you went through. What this represents, what it was, the Five of Pentacles. And so I think you're going to kind of experience this over again a little bit. You might just go through this again, this experience in this writing and this channeling. But I think it's just only short term, so you can really kind of really understand and feel and process what you went through with this relationship. This could be a person or people. But again, I do feel like Three of Cups, you're kind of putting that off, and you're ignoring something that is really knocking at your door and asking you to pay attention. And so I think that this Tower is going to linger the longer you do this, the Three of Cups, and kind of just put this off. And it's inevitable, the Five of Pentacles here, and this isn't a negative by any means. I think this is really just confronting what you went through and feeling it again and releasing it, blessing it, letting it go, and letting it be a life lesson. Once you do that, you have the Fool. This is the advice, and this advice is saying, do these things, and you have the fresh start. and you have a clear path ahead. You do have freedom to do some things that you want to do, and you get to move away from this, and you get to start fresh and start new again. And I think that that's really what this is ultimately about, is processing this, realizing that this was predetermined, predestined, pre-planned, and this is something that you chose to do before you were here, and really that deep knowing is part of that too. And I think you'll get those answers in this right, with this right coming out here. And again, that's Archangel Gabriel coming through for you, and in that there's like a profound realizations and healing that comes out of this. And so I think that, again, don't be afraid of this Five of Pentacles moving forward. This is just having an understanding of what you went through, and like I said, feeling it again, releasing it, blessing it, sending it on its way, and taking with you the lessons learned. And I think that this is a good thing, because if you do this, you finally get to start over, and you're out of that, you're away from it, and you have good things moving forward. Definitely November and December and January, this is like all about you and moving forward, having a complete new vision, and actually being kind of free to do what it is you want to do. Go after your heart's desire, or just go out there and figure out what it is you want. What is it that your heart actually desires? Maybe you don't know. Maybe this is the next adventure for you, is figuring that out, Libra. So this is your reading. Definitely an interesting reading. I kind of felt that coming out. And again, don't take any of this as negative, especially this Five of Pentacles and this Three of Cups, because this isn't a negative thing. This is just pointing out some things that maybe you already know, but you're kind of ignoring the elephant in the room. Okay, so Libra, this is it. I'm going to ask that you leave me a thumbs up if this resonated with you. Leave me a comment, let me know. I would love to hear from you. And if you want to hear more from me down the road, by all means, please subscribe and hit that bell notification so you get notifications the next time I post videos for you. All right, Libra, thank you for sticking around and for watching. Have a great rest of your day. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will talk to you again soon. Thank you.